Okay, it has been 3 months using the Dji Osmo 368K, and yes, I have used it also for a long trip with a rooftop temp from Slovenia, Croatia, Montenegro, Albania, all the way down to Greece, and more than 2 terabytes of files gathered through this trip. So I'm here to share my experience, what I like it, what I don't like it, and well, give my final opinion after it. I'm your host Mauro, let's get straight into it. We went to a lot of different scenarios to test the Dji Osmo 360. Different light situations, night and day, sunrise and sunset, putting it into the test, and also connected the DJI Mic 2 straight directly to the Dji Osmo 360, having in a 360 vlog situation. Okay, so I got the DJI 360 as a test unit from DJI, but yes, I will share my experience on what I like and what I don't like about it. I have used a lot of 360 cameras in the past, so I'll go down to the things and features that I used the most on it. Well, firstly, let's get to the size. I really like this form factor much better than the actual Insta360 X4 or X5, because the Instas are much taller and then it will bump up in the ways that I sometimes film with it, just like going downhill, putting this on my helmet or in front of my bike. So this will be a much better styled shape for my production. And also, well, you'll get a smaller screen when doing this form factor, but I mostly like this smaller boxy rather than the taller Insta360 X4 and X5 variants. So the boxy format isn't thumbs up for me. Sadly, the lenses are not like unwind and replaceable just in a couple of seconds. You will have to put lens guards on it, so yes, this is like a small downside part of the Dji Osmo 360 compared to actual X5 from Insta. With this boxy stuff you'll get the smaller screen, but the menu settings and options are laid out pretty well. And if you are using other DJI product like the Dji Osmo Pocket 3 or Action 5, they will be pretty much a seamless experience as you have the same menu system and icons throughout the DJI range. Another great thing that I like about the Osmo 360 is the built-in 105 GB after formatting of usable storage. And that means that you can shoot up to 8K 25 frames per second, 1 hour and 30 minutes with the built-in memory. And that's an amazing thing, because if you even forgot the SD card, it doesn't matter, you will get up to 1.5 hours of 8K 25 frames per second. And more than 2.5 hours to scale down to 5.7K or all the other resolutions. So most of the times I ended up using this 360 camera without even bothering about the SD card. I was just connected to the USB-C port and connected straight to my computer and transferring the files. Thumbs up for the 105 GB of storage when you format it. Most of the footage that I shot was 8K 25 frames per second 10-bit, making sure that I can color grade after it and making sure that I can also take some screen grabs from my family photos, even if we didn't use any photo feature, just through video and screen grabbed to export it as a photo. I was combining also the DJI Mic 2 to the Insta360, and sometimes I got some mushy overexposed audio, or actually the audio was clipping, and it was clipping just when I was inside of my car doing the vlogs. When I was outside, it wasn't clipping at all. Pretty nice hotel, 4 stars. Yes, we picked up the hotel because there is no actual camping ground inside Berat, so we opted for an actual hotel, and it was amazing. The city of Berat is truly magnificent with a lot of Ottoman. Rather test more this system, and what I messed about when using inside of my car, the audio was clipping, but all on the other shot when I was outside, the audio was not clipping. So maybe I messed some things on the audio levels, but it was always the same. So I will investigate more about this system, but yes, I was using the DJI Mic 2 straight connected to the DJI 360 doing my vlog thing. In some of the shots I used super night mode, and it does a great job making sure that your night footage will be crisp and neat without too much grain in the footage. Remember, this was all shot in 10-bit. The Osmo 368K does a pretty great job on taking crisp footage throughout the spectrum and in every light condition. But one thing that I'm not really impressed is the editing suite called Dji Studio. Coming from more than 4 generations of Insta products and Insta Studio, well, the Dji Studio is way less sophisticated if we actually compare it to the Insta variant. I feel that the Dji Studio is lacking many more features if compared to the Insta Studio. As a comparable segment, when editing with keyframes and having the horizon straight, going in and zooming out and actually going through the footage, sometimes the horizon just doesn't level anymore, and when exporting it, it doesn't look actually good because the horizon just go like that, but I want it to be like horizon straight. Even if I'm editing inside with keyframes, zooming in and out, actually repositioning my footage, it should keep the level of the horizon straight, just like in the Insta app. This is actually working slightly differently, and well, I slightly like more that version of the Insta app, because in the version when you edit, if you want the horizon straight, you will actually struggle a lot keeping the horizon straight, editing with the keyframes zooming in and out. So the Insta does a better job. So in some of my footage, the horizon is not leveled. There should be a horizon lock mode, no matter the reframing or keyframe made on it. Having the 10-bit capability, of course the footage grades pretty great in any situation. The selfie stick gets erased pretty great, and I don't have any complaints about it. I noticed that the overlaying and stick part of the two lenses combined together is not as smooth as the Insta variants, and you will see that in the footage I am showing it to you right now. Even if I don't use lens guards, it's going in the way. Another annoying thing is that you can export just in MP4, and the maximum bitrate is like 160. I would much more prefer that you get other export options like ProRes, ProRes RAW, ProRes High Quality, or RAW, or any other lossless format. So well, yes, this should be improved, because when you import an already exported footage in MP4 and then import it, let's say in Premiere Pro, to make other edits with the other cameras that I'm using, and then export it again, you'll have already 2 exports from the same file, and you will lose quality doing the exports multiple times rather than just one export, or a high quality export from a raw ProRes high quality file. The battery lasts a pretty good amount of time, having approximately 1.5 hours of recording with each battery at 8K. But as I have the combo with the 3 batteries and charging case, I went for more days even without worrying about the charge. I was swapping the batteries without hassle. I have used mostly this camera 8K 25 frames per second video mode and sometimes Super 9 mode. So for all the other styles of shooting, time-lapse, photos and that, well, there will be other reviews going out from other creators. This is mostly what I'm using with the 360 camera. There you go, this was the overall on what I like and what I don't like about the DJI 360 8K used for 3 months on all my travels. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, I will be happy to answer all them. Till my next one, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with the bell icon to get notified every time I make new video, and see you on my next one.